Welcome back to the Punch channel. This is Stalingrad 42. It's published by GMT Games and designed by Mark Simonich. So we've got the Caucasus map on the board here and proceeding with turn 3 on the Axis. So there's a fair amount to unpack here. It doesn't look all that busy, but it really was. So first I'm going to go with movement phase, and I moved up enough force to get an auto DS on that lone little 2 defense cavalry unit that had been there. Got to stop doing that, as the Soviets, it just doesn't work in this game with the auto DS rule. Okay, so auto DS and these guys go on hold for a bit. We'll come back to them. Over here, had a movement to take my cop, which was good. Move the rest of the units up here to Armavir, no, to Kropotkin. That's the name of that town. Armavir can hold on for now. And basically got I think it was a 4-to-1 with artillery and air, and wound up in a city battle. So let's break that down a little bit. So got, I believe it was a DRX, and so the Soviets took a hit and in exchange extracted a price from the elite armor that took the hit there. Hopefully that is visible. Then went into desperate defense with units pretty much all around except for here, but that was a Zachbond. So desperate defense, failed the first one, took the hit, got a partial on the second one, leading to a city battle with units entering into Kropotkin here. And all that's left is that disrupted half-step unit. That disrupted one-step unit. And we'll see what happens next turn. Now, we do have units in proximity, I think, that are able to enter the city one at a time at this point, such as it is. I might be able to bring him out. I'm not sure. I'll have to consult the rules. So that's what happened there. So over here, we had an advance after combat of the infantry unit to take up position near Armavir. Then we had a nice, strong attacking stack of elite armor, 5 steps of elite armor. So let's count this up. So 1, change direction, right? 2, advance. 3, attack. So there was a disrupted 1-3 in the hex. In fact, all of these hexes along here were filled with disrupted 1-3s. Not a great thing for defense. So we have a 7-to-1 attack here. Got a nice DS on them. Advanced into the hex after combat. Continued the breakthrough, using up the last hex of breakthrough to do the same thing to the next unit in tow. 7-to-1 DS, done. Okay, that's what happened. So I talked about my cop. I did take a replacement here on the mech infantry to bring them up to full using the special replacement. I believe that's legal. If not, I'll fix it. Brought in replacements here using extended movement. Reinforcements here, replacement there. And what did I do? I brought the cavalry in over here. I would rather have them on a more open flank, but that'll do for now. Actually, why not be here? 6-1, half dozen the other. I'm on a river line. I could be attacked, but it ain't much of an attack. 2-to-1. Okay, there. Fine. That's the move I made. All right. Got some scribbles over here. I was noticing that I kept looking back at the victory points here, and I finally had to go and consult the Book of Armaments, as it were, and I note that the auto victory benchmark numbers are not used in this scenario. all you get is 12 victory points at the end of turn 27, which is really, really good because it was bugging the heck out of me. There are only 19 victory points in this game, and I suppose that the victory points listed here are the historical ones, but I have to say that in the context of the Caucasus campaign, they are really a distraction. They don't need to be here and serve no purpose, because if you're playing the Caucasus campaign, you just have the Caucasus map, and the rest of Stalingrad 42 is really needed for context here. And if you're playing the whole map, if you're playing the whole campaign, you're not going to have this turn track in effect. You know, I don't think you are. Now that's interesting. Do you get the additional reinforcements off the Caucasus campaign? I don't think you do, because these guys are all in play up north, and you bring them down as you will, and you play the other turn track. So this historical listing, I mean, it doesn't add a whole lot of value, I think. I may have missed something. Would love to hear your comments below. Always willing to learn a new thing about the game. Anyway, I was distracted briefly enough to write this down, then looked up the rule and realized, nope, not in play. Not crazy here. All right, so that is the end of the Axis turn. I'll follow on here with the Soviets. I may as well do my recovery phase, which I'll just take the Repel up and put it into next turn. Supply phase. Let's see. Well, that's sort of interesting. I may have gotten myself into a bit of a sticky wicket here. I think I did. You know what? I don't have to advance after combat. I did advance after combat. I'll take the hit, I suppose. I believe he is out of supply. So, oops. Can you say oops? I certainly can. I believe he was there. I'll fix him. I generally take pictures, and I can go back and look at prior videos, so I can fix any errors, positional errors that I might make due to moving stuff around. I think he was there. Or was he? Oh, he was there for illustration. He was one of the guys that was lost. Total Axis steps 1, total Soviet steps 5. And that ought to do it for this segment. Supply is good, supply is good, supply is good, right? I believe it's 5 hexes to overland and then road to the supply source. And everyone is fine. And I don't know why he would not have been on a road. One, two, three, four, 5. There's no reason for him not to be on the road there, so I'm just going to continue with that. All right, so that's it for this segment. I will segment and come back with a recap of the Soviet turn 3. Right, this will be the Soviet player turn, if you will, the Soviet phases, at least, of the player turn. And not a whole lot going on here. We have the reinforcements have come on, replacements. We do get a resource point, which is kind of good to know. And since we are playing resource points, I will grab myself a nice supply point, which can come in from either the south or from Taman, which is fine. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, supply. So that seems reasonably appropriate at this point. All right, having done that, we have no need to flip headquarters at this point. Movement phase has already been executed. That is the white movement arrows. Pretty static along this line. From the coast all the way over to Kropotkin. Did move this naval infantry unit into the city battle. That's up to our stacking limit, I think. Right. What else? Let's see. Pulled back the Black Sea ASU so that it is sitting on a garrisoned hex, if you will, in the city. Moved on reinforcements here. And hopefully that is, nope, yeah, moderately visible. Moving up further reinforcements here, you can see the reinforcements from prior turns making their moves up to here. Actually, both of these, the armor unit and this infantry division, were both in the same turn, just the different movement rates. I did decide that probably best, the way things have been going, to put this ASU behind the line of Zokbans here. It's not perfect, but it's what I've got for now. And I moved these two depleted infantry divisions down from where they had retreated previously. That's it. Not a whole lot going on here. Just playing for time. That's all the Soviets can really do at this point. So hope you enjoyed it, and hope you like and subscribe, and I will see you down the road.